All right, so first thing we're going to do is graph in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. M is the slope, b is the y-intercept, and we're going to be graphing this equation here. So this is going to be our start point. So we find 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's that dot. And then from here, I'm going to go up 1 and to the right 2. So I should have made this graph a little longer. So up 1 and to the right 2. 1, 2. As you can see, I'm doing the slope from the start point, not from the origin. And then you simply connect those dots. And you are graphed. Now let's find the equation. Find the equation from a point and a slope. So we're still writing this equation. Y equals mx plus b. We're writing it in slope-intercept form. So the slope, I know where it goes. It goes right here. So right now I have this. Okay? Now I'm going to plug in this point into y and x, knowing that this is x and this is y. And then we're going to solve for b, and then I'll replace b in the formula, and then I'll have the entire formula. So it's going to be 8 equals 1/3 times 6 plus b. 6 times 1, that's 6, divided by 3, that's 2. So now 8 equals 2 plus b. Subtract 2 on both sides. We're left with 6 equals b. So now that I know what b is, I can finish the formula. Y equals 1/3 x plus 6. And that's it. All right, now equation from 2 points. So now I have to find the slope. How does a 1 get to a 0? It goes down 1. And how does a 2 get to a 4? It goes up 2. So this is our slope. So now we know from this formula, we know the slope. So we know this. So now we have to pick one of these points. Okay, I'll just choose the 2, 1. And then solve and replace y and x with it. Remember that this is x and this is y. So it's going to be 1 equals negative 1/2 times 2 plus b. 2 times 1 is 2, or negative 1 times 2 is negative 2, divided by 2 is negative 1. So 1 equals negative 1 plus b. I'm going to add 1 to both sides. I'm left with 2 equals b. So now I know what b is. I know what the slope is. I can write the equation in its entirety. And there it is. All right. Now we'll shift to point-slope form. Point-slope form is written up here. Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Now, this formula already has minus signs here. So the numbers that I pull out of this coordinate here is going to be the opposite of what it says. So first thing we're going to do is find the point. So the x is going to be positive 1, and the y is going to be negative 2. And then the slope is negative 2. So now we find this point, 1, negative 2, which is 1, negative 2, right here. I found this. Now I have to use the slope, which is negative 2 over 1. So we're going to go down 2, to the right 1, and we're done. That's graphed. Make a little line here. We are done with that. Okay. So now we are going to do an equation from point-slope form with the slope and the point. So we're going to input the point into this formula. So it's going to be y plus 4 equals 2 over 3 x minus 1. And you're done. Now let's do the equation from 2 points. So the first thing we have to do is find the slope. So that is a negative 3 get to a 2. It goes up 5, so positive 5. Then how does a 1 get to a 5? It goes up 4. So now I have my slope. Now I just have to pick a point. It does not matter which one it picks. We'll pick this one. So it's going to be, for this formula here, we're going to replace y1 with 2. M is going to become 5 over 4. And the x I'm going to replace with the 5. And we're done. The last thing we're going to do is graph with standard form. Okay? You're going to find each intercept. So we're going to find the x-intercept, and we're going to find the y-intercept to graph it. So to find the x-intercept, y must become 0. So if y is 0, this is no longer here. So it's going to be negative 3x equals 12. I'm going to divide by 3, and x is going to equal negative 4. So that's one of the coordinates. One of the coordinates is negative 4, 0. Or actually x. So it's going to be negative 4, 0 is over here. I'm so sorry. So that's the first point. This is wrong. Don't look at that one. Okay. Now we are going to do y-intercept, which is 0 in x. So if this has a 0 in it, it's just this left. It's going to be 6y equals 12. Divide by 6, y equals 2. And now that I know where y is, 0, 2, 0, 2 is up here. So sorry about the previous mistake. But now I just connect these, and we are graphed. This line and all the lines when you graph indicate all possible solutions. And that's it.